Not how was Daddy offended, not how did I hurt the feelings of my parent because I didn't worship him right or I didn't do the right thing, but in the real world, what is the actual harm, and how can I pick a path that minimizes the actual harm in the world? That's a natural, not a transcendent exercise.
Well, Dan, you're entitled to your own opinions, but I'm not sure if you're entitled to your own facts. In speaking about Western law, a lustful intention is not illegal because a lustful action isn't legal. On the other hand, if you plan a murder, even if you don't carry it out, you can be tried for murder, you can be convicted of murder, you can get the death penalty. So the distinction that you drew between thinking of it and carrying it out really doesn't hold. It is true in law that you can be held responsible for the mere plotting of the action. On the broader point of minimizing harm, I think that reflects a utilitarian and I think a shallow view of morality, because there are many times when one would commit greater harm in order to do something. For example, tell the truth, even though you know it's going to be painful, even though you know it's going to extract an unreasonable cost, but your dedication to the principle itself is strong enough that you're willing to endure the cost.
Last time. And now you have a minute.
I think we can move on from here.
Okay. The next question is for Dinesh. Humanity has been around for at least 100,000 years. If morality was introduced 2,000 years ago with Christ, how did we survive the other 98,000 years?
This question strikes me with a force I can only describe as underwhelming for this reason. First of all, morality was not invented by Christ. Frankly, morality was not invented by the Jews either. This is a misunderstanding of what I'm arguing. I mean, it's not like I read the Ten Commandments and went, oh, killing other guys and taking their stuff, that's wrong. I wouldn't have believed it. Unbelievable. I already knew that before I read the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments is not an origination of moral law. It is a codification and articulation, a pretty good summary, if you will, of what the moral law is. But look, I think I, in some senses, agree with Dan. The moral law is embedded in human nature. My point is, it makes no sense to say that evolution put it there, because the definition of morality is to militate against self-interest. If morality were identical with self-interest, we wouldn't need it. I don't need morality to tell me, Dinesh, go out and chase the beautiful women. Dinesh, go out and make a lot of money. If it's already in my interest, I'm going to do it anyway. Morality is the counter voice. Dinesh, you want to do this, but you shouldn't. And that authoritative, unconditional voice, which is within every one of us. Morality is as real a fact in the world as any other. If you cannot give it a natural explanation, if it's not part of the physical laws of nature, and if it cannot be given a Darwinian explanation, I think you have to consider seriously a transcendental origin for morality.